That instant where you end up above the water is euphoric. It's just unexplainable. It just takes your breath away. You're unstoppable.
The feeling that you get from it is like no other. You just it's weightlessness. It's literally flight. And flyboarding is by far one of the craziest, most addictive, funnest water sports I've ever done. You don't feel any of the weight of anything that's going on, and you feel like you're hovering there. You're flying.
Kalamalka Lake has been absolutely just crazy. A bunch of flyboard junkies that have gotten together. More people showed up than we thought, and while we were at it, we just decided, you know what, we might as well go for it and set the record for Canada. How many boards that we can actually get up in the air at once and kind of flex our muscles a bit. Show Canada what Canadian Jetpack Adventures and Alberta Flyboard's doing.
We run a Flyboard rental operation, so we have a lot of first-time flyers out, usually over 1,000 a season, and the looks on their faces the first time that they get to do it is just absolutely incredible.
Everybody come up together, and I want you guys all just coming forward. Again, it's not about tricks or anything, it's about safety. We want everybody probably about 10 to 15 feet apart. So it's going to be really slow, almost hovering a couple miles an hour, just in the slow movement.
Be a part of the Canadian record was unbelievable. Rising up out of the water with 10 other riders, just seeing the spray from all of us, and I could only imagine at that point what it actually looked like from shore. It's something I'll never forget. I've got the passion for working with people and teaching them how to fly, but the Flyboards brought so much more with the culture and the sport behind it as well. But when it gets down to training, and when it gets down to actually executing some of those higher speed and higher height maneuvers, that's when there's a bit of danger behind that. That's kind of what we're out doing though. That's what we love, and it's kind of what we've grown up living and loving. We're into it because of the love of the sport and a little bit because of the danger.
The biggest thing that I would tell anybody if they've thought about getting on the flyboard, do it. Whether it's going to be a bucket list item for you or a weekend list item for you. We've got a 95% success rate of people getting up in the first 5 to 7 minutes. Our instructors are some of the best in the world when it comes to not only teaching people how to flyboard, but also operating the flyboard themselves. So if anybody ever wants to get out and give it a try, they just got to book online at albertaflyboard.com or canadianjetpackadventures.com. We'll get you out there and we'll get you flying.